the racetrack and scuttled down it into the runoff area down at Canada Corner, where he finally came to a stop. Now let's take a look at what happened. This is Greg Moore's.
They're coming down to the fastest part of the track. You'll see him in the Canada Corner. Look in the back of your screen. He's in there. He tried to get around Ribeiro on the outside. I don't know if he touched, but he got on the grass. Oh, he just missed him. Just missed Ribeiro. Look at that. And then there, look at your left. There's Greg Moore. He's obviously okay.
There you see his tire tracks coming straight across the apex at Canada Corner.
But we saw the advantage of that runoff area and that gravel pit, how much it slowed him down. In the old days, if that wall had been there, that'd have been a monumental act.
Of the track. There's Greg Moore down at Canada Corner watching the field go by. Let's see when Andre Ribeiro comes by.
If he signals to him with
Still shaking his head. Now watch the back of your screen. There's Moore right out on the edge.
He tries to get by. They made a darty move there. Couldn't tell if that was contact or if it was just his rear tire. Look, he's got a wheelie going there. He got it up. He must have flattened that tire. Now everybody behind there can't even see what's going on.
All they know is there is trouble ahead, but Moore got the car stopped safely in the gravel trap. Let's go to Marty Reed.
Yes, and Christian Fittipaldi is in, and
his first start as the chief steward designate on the PPG IndyCar Series, and he's had a busy Sunday thus far.
He has had a busy time of it. The other thing that I noticed in those pit stops, there's so much going on right now, was that Michael Andretti got out of the pits in front of Christian Fittipaldi.
Cleanup continues as Greg Moore walks up the hill toward the scene of Davy Jones's wreck. They have got the car over. They're working with Jones, and they've brought a record to move the car away. There you see them working on the accident scene. We'll step away for a moment and return to a dramatic Texaco Havoline 200 at Road America. Stay with us.
I understand he was shaking his fist at you when he had the opportunity to see you and go by. I know you guys have had contact in the past, so your view is that he tried to pass you in a place you were not taking a defensive position?
No, that place is not a place to pass, definitely not. You can pass at the end of the straight on the braking, but not there. So unfortunately he made a mistake.
Now tell me.
Bekus is standing by in the pit lane.
Yes, and we're with Greg Moore, who's made his way back to his trailer, had a chance to change. Tell us your interpretation of when you and Andre got into trouble on the back straight.
Well, I mean, it was pretty simple. I mean, Andre, he passed me pure and simple in the back straightaway, and a couple laps later he got real sideways coming out of the carousel. You know, I had a good run on him going down through the kink. I did the kink flat, and I got completely beside him. And then it's sort of a nice long turning straightaway, and instead of turning, he just put me straight in the fence about 190 miles an hour.
Now I talked to him, and his interpretation was that Greg tried to pass me in a place you wouldn't try and pass. Is that a similar place to where he passed you earlier?
Well, no, it's not a similar place to where he passed me, but I mean, all weekend everyone's been running side by side through there. I mean, if you're in a slow lap, you let somebody by on that side because it's the inside for Canada Corner there, and you know, he just didn't want to let me by, obviously, and he just put me straight into the fence.
Now, I know after Mid-Ohio, there's a little bit of bad blood because he feels that you came in and hit him at Mid-Ohio. Do you actually feel that he did that on purpose to squeeze you across?
Well, I don't know, but I mean, the guy just must be an idiot to be doing that at 190 miles an hour. It's something you don't do. I mean, you know, I talked to Mark Blundell. You know, I mean, Andre's out there on a mission today, and you know, it's too bad that things like this happen for the whole players team because we were running strong. We were just following Al around, and now I look, and Junior's leading the race. So.